Hello everyone. So the newest issue of Miles Morales has just came out, and I just have like 5 to 6 things to just talk about it. So yeah, here's just brainstorming stuff. So first thing of all has to be the fact of what was the first, like, not the first video, but basically the recent video I did about the sixth issue. Even though because I'm underground, not a lot of people watched it, but hey, whatever. So I thought there was something that we didn't know about Miles Morales, that there was something very questionable about his fatherhood, of who was his father. I thought they actually were planning to do something like what happened in Batman Beyond. Well, even though they had to tell the story in Justice League Unlimited, where somebody, maybe Osborn, maybe one of his errand boys, or maybe just an Oscorp period, someone injected in Miles' father something that helped Miles become Spider-Man. No idea. No idea, it's just something that could have happened, but it turns out that he was just saying stuff. He was just basically saying that because of becoming Spider-Man, he is his father because he created Spider-Man in the first place. So with that said, yeah, thank goodness that's off the map. Yeah, that's crossed out. The second thing, which one side note, is just the fact of how in the world, I mean, I harped about this before, I'm going to continue harping on this. It's just the fact of, so you're telling me he stole the web shooters even though he technically has two pairs of web shooters. One created by Tony Stark and one created by himself. It looks like he continues to use the one that was created by himself, even though maybe that might be Iron Man's. I could swear Iron Man's one, the one that he gave him, was actually had Shield imprinted on it, but apparently not. So maybe they do, maybe not. I don't know. All I can tell you is he has two web shooters. So why in the world do you have to steal Miles' web shooters in the first place? But at least the good news about the issue is that they actually showed them working together, using one web shooter as if one was the left hand and one was the right hand. That was really, really nice. So yeah, the question is, why didn't he get his previous web shooters? I mean, if he was buried, maybe they buried him with, I don't really know. Maybe someday we'll learn what's in Peter Parker's coffin. But for right now, Well, anyways, the other thing is just the fact of, yeah, and this is a spoiler for anyone who actually didn't see the issue, is, well, the issue is down below. If you haven't seen the issue before, go ahead and click down below and you get to see the full issue. Thanks to the amazing dude with comics. But anyways, so Mary Jane and Peter Parker are planning to, and they choose to disappear and say that they're going somewhere that nobody knows or nobody will ever find them. But here's the messed up part. Spider-Verse is still continuing on. Spider-Verse is continuing. Since Spider-Verse is continuing, that means one thing. That they are not safe. That Merloon's family actually will hunt him down. So that means that for right now, until Spider-Verse is ended, they are still straight up sitting ducks. They are so going to be hunted down. So for right now, yeah, that's all I can say. He doesn't even have his web shooters anymore. I'm glad he gave his web shooters back to Miles because he does need webs. And also, well, at least the other good news is that I think he did make new web fluid. So yeah, there's no more mistake there. They got it right. So yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, he's still basically in danger. And it's going to be horrible if they plan on killing him again. So if they kill him a second time, it's going to be kind of messed up. So it's just going to be interesting how it goes. And who knows, maybe because they're together, they're going to pull MJ with Peter in the same universe as all the other Spideys. So I guess that will be kind of cool. Well, besides, one side note is now even the Ultimate Spider-Man, now even Ultimate Peter Parker gave Miles the nice nod to say you are Spider-Man, which that's good. Yeah, another person that gave him that. First you had the 616, the original Spider-Man, give him a nod that yes, I give you my blessing, and now the Ultimates gave him a blessing, which is kind of cool. The only true thing that's kind of weird is Spider-Woman, aka Black Widow, is not here. She hasn't appeared in a comic just yet. I understand she's in the Ultimate comics, so I get that. But still, I would just say since Ultimate Spider-Man came back, since Peter Parker came back, I would figure she actually would come look at him and, just have the whole thing of what the heck and everything. Something like that, but... Alright, so after that is one thing I didn't put in the last one. I think I was going to make a video on it, but I just got too preoccupied. But anyways, Jameson is dead. Yeah, Jameson is now dead. So what's exactly going to happen with Daily Bugle? That's going to be something interesting to look at. So the Daily Bugle finally have no more Jameson. Which kind of sound bad if I said finally there is no Jameson, but still, the worst part is that you have the Jameson who actually considers Spider-Man a hero. He actually will not straight up brown nose and stomp his name in the ground, and you kill him off. Really, you kill him off. Wow. Wow. Well, anyways, number 4 has to be the fact of Norman Osborn is dead. Maybe dead. He has to still be alive. There's just no questioning. He has to still be alive. I'm just saying he most likely has to be. Because if he's dead now, the good news is that if he is dead now, then it's because Miles Morales keeps on using his Venom Blast Punch, and apparently using Venom Blast Punch repeatedly will basically kill a man. So if that's true, then ooh. Well, the good news is that this time he didn't shake up because of... The good news is that, yeah, Norman Osborn was bad in the first place, so he won't actually freak out. So, unlike what happened a year or so ago with his uncle, he touched him with Venom Blast Punch, explosion, and his uncle is down. That really upsetted him, and he couldn't use Venom Blast Punch until he had no choice. So if he did kill him with Venom Blast Punch, well, it makes sense. Well, Venom Blast Punch combined with gun. So, but if that didn't kill him and he's still alive, well, that makes sense because, well, let's not forget, he got killed. He straight up asked for a mercy killing in the jail cell because he killed his son. And then after that, he returned with no questions asked, and he basically killed Peter Parker, or at least we thought he did. And we thought he was dead too, but it makes sense that he wasn't dead. Yeah, because come on, he had a grin on his face. He just was knocked out. That's what happened while Peter bled out. Thanks to the Sinister Five, I guess. Along with Punisher. Yeah, the Punisher also helped contribute to his death. I would also say Captain America did too, but I can't really blame Captain America. Except for the whole, he abandoned him and there's no one out there helping him. He has to swing back home. Yeah, into this mess. Really messed up. Really messed up. Alright, the last one. Oh yeah, okay, so I have 2 more. So, one before the last one is the fact of Katie Bishop. Katie Bishop has a secret. And we find out at the end of the comic her secret. Which is... I get it and all that you guys were trying to do something. But throughout all the way to the end of the comic... to the last few pages of the comic, there was nothing about Katie whatsoever. It was like at the last piece, a nice throw-in to say, oh, by the way, Katie said Hail Hydra. So it looks like Katie and her parents are freaking Hydra agents. And what's worse is that now, not only Katie knows who Spider-Man identity is, but her sister knows too. And we know for a fact that her sister is not going to keep quiet about, yeah, we know who actually is Spider-Man. We know his secret identity. Because I can't trust the older sister. Yeah, she's going to say something. I think she's going to say something. So, yeah, my goodness. And of course, in the recent covers that we saw for number 8 and number 9, yeah, wow. Just wow. It's going to really be an all-out war. It looks like even Winter Soldier touched this Ultimate comic, even though it has nothing to do with it, but whatever. Last but not least is his dad has returned. Yes, the big other shocker. This is a real good issue because they put 2 jam-packed things in here. So his father has returned, actually came to his room. He actually came into the campus. Wow. So this is going to be interesting. And I think the dad just took some time. He just took some time. I don't know. Maybe it's been months. Maybe it's been a few weeks. But the dad took some time to just think it over and try to get an understanding on things. And luckily, he is a dad. He actually did return after understanding what was going on. So now they're going to have a talk. This is going to be interesting. And for anyone who actually wants to look at the issue, it's down below. So thank you for watching. And as always, I'm webbing out. Stay tuned for the next one. I most likely will talk about that one too.